So this is segment 2, obviously picking up where I last left off, which is on the way to get Black Panther. And normally you can't get Black Panther this early, but by succubus glitching through this dark chapel room wall, for whatever reason it gives you Black Panther, and I'm not entirely sure on the mechanics of how the succubus gives you souls, but I'm not really going to argue with it. So I got Black Panther, and then I suspend and reload the game, just so I can get back in the map, because otherwise I have to fall for a couple minutes before I might come back in. And then after that, it's off to fight Dimitri and Malthus, and after beating those two, which die really quickly, I'll be going to fight Rahab, and then Bat Company, and then Zephyr, I think, is at the end of the segment. And as far as segments go, I'd originally planned for this run to be single segment, but given that it's just going on YouTube, and they have the 10-minute limit, I decided to segment it, and then accidentally went a few minutes over on this one, so at the Zephyr fight I'm just going to split it and add the end of this into the beginning of the next one, so not really a big deal. So yeah, Dimitri and Malthus both die in just a couple seconds to Werewolf and Killer Clown, because Killer Clown is really overpowered. And then, so yeah, I have Black Panther for the rest of the run, so all the travel goes pretty quickly. And again, the slowest thing is just going to be menus. And I can never do that platform correctly. I don't know why I can't remember that it's there, but I always mess up on it. So yeah, now it's just go to the bottom of this room, and then get to Rahab's room to fight him. I had originally planned on doing the axe warp on that door, because you appear right on the other side of the Puppet Master thing, but it was a little hard to space, and I didn't really care that much about it. It only saved like half a second or 2 seconds, I guess. So I just ended up doing the regular succubus glitch through there. And then I really couldn't find a good strategy for this guy, because Boss Rush 1 doesn't work, obviously. So leave a comment on how I should beat him, because just spamming Aranis is the only thing I could come up with. If I hit him with all of them, I think he dies in 3 jumps, and I'm pretty sure I missed him with one of the first. So, an interesting thing to note is that you don't need the magic seals for the boss you're fighting. So, I don't really pick those up. One that I disappointingly have to get is the 4th seal, which is for Paranoia, Goonie, and Zephyr. Just because I couldn't figure out how to get through a Gooni's door without it. So when it comes to that, you'll see why I can't get through, and then hopefully someone that's more knowledgeable about succubus glitching than I am will be able to tell me, if they somehow watch this video. So, that was another part that I could have used succubus glitch, and on that door I could have used an axe warp, but it really only saves a couple seconds, and just because this is a rough draft run, if you will, I didn't really want to spend that much time making it look really pathetic that I can't space. It's already bad enough that I can't remember the room order, as you just saw there. So yeah, next is Bat Company, which is also really easy in New Game Plus. And then here is just because I've been playing regular games where I don't skip around on the boss order and will have his door seal. So I run into the door, and then I equip stuff as if I have the door seal again, and then I finally go back and equip the succubus gear to go through the door. So that was a bit of a brain fart, but oh well. And then, did I mess up his too? Yeah. Yeah, I think I messed this up like 2 or 3 times. Just because if you go inside of the... I always forget that if you go inside of the boundaries, it won't accept it. But if you do it sloppily outside of the circle, then it'll accept it. Which I sometimes always forget about, and then mess up. So now I just go back out, and I'll use the warp room, and I go fight Dario next. So I warp into the Garden of Madness, get the Doppelganger Soul, which I skipped last time through the Garden of Madness, and that's one of 2 non-random souls that you can pick up. The other obviously being Hippogriff at the end of the game. Yeah, just some sloppy platforming, and then I get the soul. And then he's pretty much the same kind of boss as Dimitri and Malthus, where he just dies in a few hits to Killer Clown. So originally I had planned after Dario to go fight Puppet Master, and then Paranoia, and then Iguni. And then after that, go backwards through Zephyr's place and fight him. But I couldn't figure out how to get through Iguni's door, so I have to fight Zephyr now, and then after that I go fight Puppet Master and the other 2. And this whole place is a lot easier when you have Black Panther. Although it's very strange having Black Panther before Hippogriff, because normally you would never get it, but just because of Succubus glitch you can. And then yeah, in the piston room, I forgot that I had Black Panther, so I just had flying armor, so I was just waiting on the pendulum. Just another effect of not practicing this run a whole lot before doing it. So yeah, the main reason why I wanted to have Zephyr after Iguni was just so I didn't have to deal with imps and this whole pendulum thing. It would have saved only about a minute, maybe probably less than that even, to climb through it backwards. But it would have just meant no spike rooms, no clocks, no Medusa heads, which would be nice. And so, yeah, when I get to the boss door, I'm just gonna cut it off and then add it to the next part. So see you in part 3.